Three things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. These are the words or teachings of Buddha that many of us have taken for granted. But one person who was going through a tough period in his life listened to these words of wisdom with his heart and found his own salvation and later his calling. A series of illustrated books inspired by Buddhist philosophy and spirituality. Unbeknownst to British author and artist James Norbury, his Big Panda and Tiny Dragon will be translated into numerous languages and help millions of people find their beacon of light. Check this out.
Which is more important, asked Big Panda, the journey or the destination? The company, said Tiny Dragon. The journey from basically posting some pictures on Instagram and going from, I think, 3 followers I had for a while, up to having a book published in numerous languages has been extremely exciting. Having my work seen by people, as an artist, that's something that I think artists want, really, on the whole, is to have their work, out there and being seen and not just in a desk drawer, which most of my work was. This garden is beautiful, said Tiny Dragon. Big Panda nodded, and we only found it because we went the wrong way so many times. The main inspiration for the book was the fact that, a long time ago, I was feeling very down, very lost. I found this book on Buddhism in a charity shop, and I read the book, and it made a huge amount of sense to me, opened my eyes to a lot of new ideas. So I continued to read and found out more information about these ideas, and the more I read, the more things made sense, the happier I became, and I thought that, everybody should be aware of these ideas. My head feels like this storm sometimes, said Tiny Dragon. If you really listen, said Big Panda, you can hear the raindrops splashing on the stone. It's possible to find a little peace even in a storm. The Samaritans is an organisation where the volunteers talk on the phones to people who ring in because they're suffering from a number of problems such as suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety, loneliness, or anything that really they want to talk to somebody about. And as a volunteer, we just listen to them. Having spoken to so many people with so many different problems, I started to understand the breadth and depth of suffering that's really out there and how common it is. I wish this moment could last forever, said Tiny Dragon. This moment is all there is, smiled Big Panda. The panda himself, he's sort of generally the wiser one. I chose a large, considered animal. Everyone likes pandas, don't they? They're sort of a reassuring animal that makes you happy. And you think the dragon is traditionally huge and wise and powerful, and my dragon's small and skinny, not massively wise. So it adds a nice juxtapose and turns the dragon idea on its head a bit. Do bad thoughts make me a bad person? Asked Tiny Dragon. No, said Big Panda. The waves are not the ocean, the thoughts are not the mind. I get emails and messages every day from people saying how much the work has helped them. Even one person said that it stopped them taking their own life. So that's probably one of the most profound reactions I've had. But, just a video from I saw the other day where a little child was talking about how she'd been having a hard time at school, but she'd learnt some ideas from the book that were really helping her. It's incredibly heartwarming. It almost moves you to tears. It's a testament to the philosophy behind them. I drew the pictures and I write the text, but the fundamental ideas behind them are very, very old, and it shows that they're still very powerful and very relevant.